The metal screamed in a way that sounded almost human. A deep, grinding shriek tore through the air as the massive inflatable dragon head pushed. Beneath the pressure, the chassis buckled, folding like paper. Rivets began to pop, echoing through the cramped space like rapid-fire gunshots. Booty's nose was no longer just a soft glow. It had transformed into a blinding white star, pulsing with a terrifying, low-frequency hum that he could feel deep in his teeth. "We are going to be flattened," Santi cried out, her voice cracking. But Rocco was elsewhere, holding his phone high to capture the crushing walls. "They think it is art," he yelled. "Look at the comments. The internet loves us." Suddenly, the rear doors gave way. They exploded outward. The family tumbled out in a messy blur, rolling onto a polished concrete floor. Silence followed. For one heartbeat, there was total, ringing silence. Then, without warning, thunderous applause erupted from every corner. Hundreds of elite socialites stood around them. Champagne flutes raised high. Flashbulbs popped like strobe lights, blinding the disoriented family. "Bravo!" A woman in a diamond-encrusted mask shouted into the night. A man in a tuxedo leaned toward his partner, whispering with admiration. The crushing van motif? So bold, so industrial. It is pure genius. Booty lay on his back, pinned under the weight of a soft pink turret. Dozens of security guards were pushing through the admiring crowd. They were not clapping. They were reaching for their radios. "Stop right there," the lead guard barked, stepping over a pile of streamers. "You are trespassing. This stunt is unauthorized and dangerous." Santi scrambled to her feet, dragging a dazed Booty up with her. "Run," she whispered, her eyes darting toward the edge. "Not yet," Booty gasped. His nose began to whine again, a high-pitched frequency that made the nearby wine glasses vibrate. "It is building up again," he warned, his body trembling. The guard reached out, his heavy hand grabbing Booty's shoulder. Then, Booty sneezed. It was not a normal sneeze. From the sleeve of Booty's jacket, a massive, coiled paper horn shot out. This was no hearty favor. It was a 10-foot-long, brass-reinforced megaphone of doom. The tip of the horn slammed directly into the lead guard's chest. "Honk!" The sound was physical. It blew his hat clean off and sent him stumbling backward. The noise was deafening, a cacophony of squeaks and roars. The crowd gasped in collective shock, then cheered even louder. "Special effects!" someone screamed. "Incredible sound design!" The guard lay dazed, his ears ringing, while the other officers hesitated. "Now!" Santi yelled, breaking the spell. But he stumbled forward, his nose finally dimming to a dull, exhausted gray. They reached the very edge of the rooftop. The wind howled against the glass. Below them, the lights of New York City stretched out like an endless, glittering ocean. Just a construction crane swirling slowly nearby, its hook dangling a net of steel beams. "Tell me that is not our only ride," Rocco said, his camera shaking. Booty looked at the swaying net, then at his nose. It gave one final, weak flicker. "Jump!" Booty commanded. They leaped into the void, aiming for the swinging steel as the sirens began to wail.